You guys know that Hitman 3 recouped all of its money spent in the first week after launch? I mean, that couldn't possibly be at all to do with the fact that they've basically made the same game 3 times in a row. Well, actually, this one has a camera, so you can take nudes of unconscious people. I guess the rest of the game's alright too. Now I know I'm not exactly breaking new ground here, but the AI in Hitman, yo, these guys got like a PhD in dumb. I barely touched Hitman until now. I own these two, but I pretty much played this one for like an hour, and the other one I just never really got around to. I've spent countless hours wasting away watching like cool kill compilations for both of these games on YouTube and occasionally Facebook when I'm scrolling through and one of those videos will just randomly pop up. The one thing that I always notice though in these compilations is that nobody's really ever putting up a fight. The AI in these games are, you know, borderline brain dead.
Hello?
Let's get him, fellas.
Clean up! Register 6!
Now I'm not a masochist. I play on the middle difficulty. Professional, I think it's called. I don't know, maybe when you put it on try-hard difficulty, it turns these dum-dums into T800s or something. I don't know. I don't care to know. I like being able to save the game and fuck up over and over and over again. Now there's 2 ways that you can play Hitman games, right? There's the way you're supposed to play the game, the way the developers intended you to play, where you're super sneaky and you eavesdrop on conversations to get vital information about your targets so you can set things up around them and make every death look like an accident without any collateral damage. Or you can follow him on his random path as he walks around and hit him with a banana, and then shoot him in the head.
She's kind of slow.
What?
If Hitman 3 taught me anything, it's that fruit is extremely deadly, and you should cut all of them out of your life immediately. It also taught me that making the same game 3 times in a row and rendering your cutscenes on a PlayStation 2 is perfectly acceptable as long as the game runs well and is actually fun to play. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. I'm thinking it, but I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, back to the AI. It don't make no sense, no how. I will kill an entire room full of people. Not a witness in sight. Everybody is dead as disco. And yet, the disguise that I'm wearing is still compromised. Why? I get it if a witness escapes, but they didn't.
Trust me.
Then, on the other hand, you've got this guy. I lay his ass out. He sees me coming and everything. I don't sneak up on him or nothing, and I knock his lights out. Later on, I walk right by him, and he doesn't even care. Wouldn't you be a little upset? Then this guy, right? Okay, my plan is to poison him during a secret meeting that him and I are supposed to have. Well, him and I dressed as this other person. So I'm left alone in his penthouse. I poison his drink, which starts smoking like a witch's brew, and I'm like, uh-oh, he's gonna see that. Then he waltzes in with 2 armed guards. That's not a good thing. This dude is gonna drop dead in front of all of us. The guards are gonna put 2 and 2 together and they're gonna turn me into fucking Swiss cheese in about half a second. Or one of them will get slightly suspicious until I round a corner very slowly, and the other one is going to politely offer to walk me out after our meeting. He's dead! Now I'm not going to show more than the first 2 levels because the game just came out like a week and a half ago, but I don't want to spoil too much. You know, I figure the first 2 levels is fair. People that want to play this game, you know, I don't want to ruin things for them because most of the fun of the Hitman games is when you're just walking around and you find random cool shit and fun ways to kill people, and I think you are far better off experiencing that for yourself. I did play the game, but I'm not going to show you more than the first 2 levels.
just fine.
You gained his trust. What to do with all that power?
Something you should know about me. This is very much on a need-to-know basis. Out in con-
Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far.
The second mission is this, like, kind of cheesy, like, murder mystery that takes place in this mansion. It's pretty cool. Your target is this, like, old-ass bad bitch, and she's, like, real salt-of-the-earth type. She's well known in the crime community, I guess you want to call it. She's literally setting up her own funeral so that people will think she's dead and that she'll have an advantage over them because of that. You'd think that, like, you know, she's got like a handgun in her stocking or something and like cat-like speed and reflexes. Like she's been wanted for so long and she's had to have stayed alive somehow, right? Turns out it's just because she never met me. No, it's actually because she's completely and totally brain dead, just like everybody else.
I've never understood the need to. I hope you.
You're going nowhere!
It's not even just the main targets either. Like, everybody in this game is brain dead.
Person. He's Phil. We'll get to the.
I found this Maori paddle that, unfortunately, I couldn't conceal, because it's kind of big. Apparently, though, nobody thought it was weird that I was walking around with this clearly stolen, like, ancient artifact of the Maori people. They're just like, yeah, that looks normal. Apparently, it's also silent to everybody except for me, even when I dent someone's skull with it.
Yes, I'll hold.
When I started playing this game, all of these people were simply brain dead. And when I finished playing this game, they were real dead. Other dead. They died, I killed them. Anyway, this isn't exactly a review for Hitman 3. If you want to take my word for it, then Hitman 3 is great and you should go play it. There you go, there's my review. My very short, concise review. Go play it, it's fun. I hope you guys check it out for yourself. Hope you liked the video. Make sure you like it and subscribe and do all that other cool stuff because it really helps the channel a lot. We actually, shockingly, just passed 500 subscribers, which was my goal for the end of last year, but a month late, it ain't so bad. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.